Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great Musa and rule well, and Shalom to the elect. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Which this is talking about slavery, pretty much, man. All right. Now we were smote of Yahweh Shmiel Shai for going against his laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, as a people. All right, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, the Israelites. We went into hardcore slavery, hardcore captivity under the so-called white man. Okay, Esau, man. All right. In Esau's, this is the last empire before the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the last rulership before the final rulership. Okay, the everlasting, which is the kingdom of heaven. So it says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. You know, so these heathen nations, starting with Esau, they're going to be under us, man, including their kings. Okay, they're going to be serving the Israelites. All right, in slavery, man. All right. And it says, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So we were smote as a people, okay, in the Lord's wrath, okay, but through the Lord's mercy, okay, through Yahweh Shai, we were, we're gonna be taken out of this captivity, which we're still in our captivity to this day, as it says in Baruch. We are still in our captivity under the so-called white man, which is Esau, the Edomites, in the scriptures. Okay, we're still serving hardcore, but we're still under our bonds. Okay, we're not in chattel slavery. Okay, but we're debt slaves. We're in our bonds. We're still under this. We're still, the curses apply. We're still getting gunned down in the streets. We're still serving. Haggai 1:6. In fact, let me get that quickly. This is Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Because whatever you get given, man, that's pretty much just to keep you alive. When we were in our chattel slavery, okay, under the so-called white man, yeah, the slaves would still eat food, the scraps, just enough to give them enough strength to keep serving, to keep slaving away and doing the different laborious tasks that we had to do. All right. And Esau just gives you right enough to just keep going in these rat race, man. Where was I? Let's go back to Isaiah. Was it Isaiah 60 I was in? Yeah. That's right, verse 10. But in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Okay, so ultimately, look, we're gonna be, over these heathen nations, including Esau. Okay, first and foremost, Esau, the wicked. All right, and we're gonna have them in slavery. Okay, and ultimately, Esau is gonna be done away with after 1,000 years, and the heathen nations, okay, are gonna be under us as tributaries, man. They're gonna be they're always gonna be under us. Okay. Now, this is verse 11. It says, therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So we're going to be getting all the goods. All right. It says that our gates are going to be open continually. They're not going to be shut day nor night, man. All right. That's why in the kingdom, which the Lord is dealing with the elect, the kingdom is going to be established by Yahweh Shmiel Shai, okay, with the elect, man, All right, and we're gonna be, you know, Lord willing, we'll be of that stock of those men. You know, that's why the hopeful elect, the elect are gonna bring back the rest of the nation of Israel, man. All right, and we're gonna be in an everlasting kingdom. In fact, let me get that in Daniel. Is that in Daniel 7? Yep. This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 14. And there was given him dominion. I shall start from 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that also, that starts with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. All right. And that was given to him of Yahweh. All right. So through the victory that Yahweh Shai got, and it's through Yahweh Shai returning and putting this man down, Esau's empire, okay, and setting up his elect, setting us up to be rulers in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. The tower of the flock, as the scriptures say, the mountain of the Lord. Okay. Starting with 144,000 and the rest of the elect. Okay. Which are going to be partakers in the first resurrection. All right. When Yahweh Shai, you know, takes down this man's kingdom and sets up the elect, which is that's the kingdom of heaven right there, man. Okay. We're gonna be putting chains on these different kings, these Edomite elites, putting them to slavery, going around the earth, putting people in order, putting chains on them, putting them in slavery. Okay, these heathen nations. Okay. And putting everything in order, man. Okay. The Lord's going to be cleansing everything as well, man. The earth's going to be renewed, refreshed. Right? It says, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, all right, which means forever, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. So it's not going to be like we're going to be in the kingdom of heaven, and then all of a sudden Moab is going to have an uprising, okay, and he's going to take over. No, the Israelites are going to be in rulership, complete, utter dominance forever. That's it. That's why I said earlier, okay, the final kingdom, all right, that's the Israelites, okay, the kingdom of heaven. Let me read verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. And the saints of the Israelites. Okay, so, through Yahweh Shai coming back and raising up his elect. Okay, coming with the angels, coming with that power and glory. Okay, we're going to be putting everything back in order, man. All right, and taking over. Now let me go back to Isaiah 60, verse 10. Verse 11, Salakia. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So we're going to be getting everything, man. All the resources, all the goods. Okay. Women, we're going to be getting, virgins, all of that, man. All right. Precious jewels, the best ingredients, everything. We're going to be getting the best of the best. Okay, that's going to be brought to us, man. All right, because we're going to have complete dominion. Okay, complete dominion over these other nations. Okay, over the whole earth, man. In fact, what's that in Revelation? If I put overcometh, let's see. It could even be a partial. That's it. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, that's the elect, to him will I give power over the nations. Okay? So we're going to have these nations in subjection. They're going to be under us, man. That's slavery. All right? All right, these heathen nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron as the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers. What does that mean? Does that mean that, you know, everyone's going to go along to get... Nah, man, look, they're going to be in complete subjection under us, man. Okay? Broken to shivers, man. Because we're going to have to put everyone in order. They're going to have to really understand, okay, that this is their reality. Okay? They're going to really have to understand, all right, who the Lord's people are. Because the way that we're treated now, okay, the scriptures say all that pass by clap and they hiss, all right? In fact, what's that? Let me get that in Lamentations. And then I'm going to get a precept after that. Lamentations chapter... 2. There we are, 2 and 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the door of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? Okay? Why? Because we've been brought down low, man, by Yahweh Shemi Shai. Alright? For going off against him. Alright? But the Lord is going to beautify and glorify his people upon the earth. Okay? And these heathen are going to understand. Okay? You know, they're going to understand Israel, man. Yasha Allah. He a prince of the power. Okay? They're going to really understand that, man. Okay? When they see Yahweh Shai crack them clouds and they start seeing the elect, they see, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans getting beamed up. Okay, when they start seeing the Israelites getting beamed up, they're gonna be like, oh man, people are gonna get bugged out, man. All right, and then fear is gonna be, there's gonna be immense fear, man. All right, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing, putting the earth. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is gonna put the earth in righteous order, man. Okay. And setting up Israel through the elect. It's gonna be beautiful, putting things in order. All right. And Yahweh Shai, okay, is gonna have slaves too. That's in the Psalms, the 2nd chapter. All right. This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 7. I will declare the decree that Yahweh have said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. There's that rod of iron, man. Okay, precepting with Revelation, the 2nd chapter. Okay. And the 22nd verse. Let's read that again and we'll come back to this. Just want to read that one more time. Okay, Revelation chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh, the elect, okay, because they're going to overcome. All right. I'll read one verse up. Verse 15. But that which ye have already, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, this faith, hold fast till I come. Okay. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. Okay? We're going to be ruling. Iron is, you smack someone up the head with iron, that's going to hurt, man. All right? We're going to, an ironclad rulership. Okay? That's what's coming to these heathen, man. All right, let's read verse 9 again. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So we're going to be putting hell on these heathen nations for the hell that they put on us. All right. Right now, Jacob looked at, like I said, we're going into in Lamentation, Jacob looked at as the lowest of the low. All right. So we can't wait to get you heathens in subjection, man. You need people to rule over you. Okay. You need the Israelites, the righteous, to rule over you, man. All right. There ain't going to be no Moab taking over after Esau. The scriptures say what? In 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, right? It says what? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right? And if you look at the world today, who's in rulership? Whose images everywhere? The so-called white man. And that's how you know the so-called white man ain't Japheth. Okay? He's Esau, man. The Edomites. For Esau is the end of the world. Okay, the end of this rulership, this time. Okay? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So it's gonna. We're reading that in Daniel's the 7th chapter. All right, that's what's coming, man. So we're gonna have these nations in complete subjection under us. Right, now let's read verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So, ultimately, man, all these nations are going to be under us, man. All right? All these nations are going to be under us. And if man, trust me, we're going to be putting the hammer on them, man. Okay? Beating them down until they they know what time it is, because they're gonna witness the power. All right, complete subjection, man. Okay, like in this man's kingdom, in Esau's kingdom, the Lord has raised up his prophets. Okay, has raised us up to what, go on the highways and byways, starting with our apostles and elders, and we're cursing this man out to his face in his own kingdom. All right, we're at his gates, man, cursing out the elites, calling them out. And through that's the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai raising his prophets up, man. They can't do nothing. Now they're gonna come for us, all right. And when they do, that's when the Lord is gonna raise up the standard, and and that just shows you, man. That just shows you that look, this is the basis of men, and you know what? The Lord controls all this, man. That the Lord put up the basis of men in rulership. That's why Yahweh Shai said to Pilate, you have no power over me. That, in fact, let me not butcher it. Let me get it. I want to get the one in Luke. I think that might be Luke. Is it 20? Is it 21? I want to get the one in Luke. 23. So let me read it from. You know what? Let me type in legions. 12 legions of angels. Oh, that's a different account. Okay, well, you know what? I'll read this one and I'll find that one. Oh, no, you have no power over me. That's what I want. That's a good one. That's a good one. You have no power. You know what? Let me do it through here. Ye have no power over. Let's do Pilate. Yeah, that will come up that way. John. Oh, I was thinking of John 19. Okay, John 19. Let's read it in this app. John, the 19th chapter and the 11th verse. I'll read it from 9. And went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Yahushai, Whence art thou? But Yahushai gave him no answer. Then saith Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? Yahushua answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore he that delivered me unto thee have the greater sin. So, pretty much Yahushua was saying to Pilate, look, you couldn't be doing any of this unless it was given to you from heaven, okay? From Yahweh, okay, the Most High, man, all right? Because Yahushua had to go through what he had to go through, all right? For his sins and the sins of Israel, so that prophecy be fulfilled, okay? So when we're in that, that's why the scriptures say, take no thought, okay? Talks about tribulation 10 days. We don't have to worry about it. The Lord is with us, okay? When whichever slick tricks the devil tries to pull, okay? Because the scriptures say, knowing you have a short time, Revelation 12 and 12, okay, he's going to come down with great wrath. He's going to come against us, man. He's going to come against Jake. He's really going to come down with a hammer, all right? But this is the end. Once we go through this, all right, we're going to be entering. Once we go through this difficult time, we're going to be going into the kingdom of heaven. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. All right, and once we go through that That's when we overcome, as we read in Revelation, man. All right, and part of that is getting these slaves, okay, these other nations, man. All right, ain't gonna be no slaves of the Israelites. All right, the scriptures say that we're gonna be a nation of kings and priests. Okay, so we're gonna have people under us serving us, man, and they're gonna be bringing the forces of the Gentiles. Okay, we're gonna be ordering them to build things for us, man. You go build this, slave get this, slave get that, all of that, man. All right, and that's justice. All right, I'm gonna read these two scriptures, and when we'll close out, man. All right, this is Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. Right? Let's read the that's the law. Let's read the balance. All right? Let's because right now the balance is tipped at what? The blood of the saints, the blood of the Israelites crying out, man. All right? Up in the spiritual realm, our people are, seeing that they're in their right mind and they know what the hell's going on, okay? And they're saying to the Father, pretty much waiting for that time that we are, that the kingdom of Israel is established, man. All right, and that our blood is avenged, okay? Which Yahushua is gonna do, right? And this scripture must be fulfilled. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, which are the Israelites. All right, so right now we're suffering, okay? But hey, ultimately, man, when Yahushua returns with the angels, okay, with the armada and takes over this place and sets us up, all right? We're gonna be over these heathen, man. Right now, Esau, he can do what the hell he wants. All right, we're in his kingdom. All right, according to the will of the Heavenly Father and his Son. All right, but ultimately, man, what's gonna happen is he's going down. There's nothing he can do about it, and we're on the come up, and we're gonna be established forever. All right, and these heathen are gonna be under us, serving us in subjection, man, in slavery. All right, and we're gonna be kicking their ass, man. Especially Esau. Oh man, and the thing about Esau is the wicked. I was gonna close out, but I'll read this. The thing that Esau. This is talking about Esau, Obadiah 1, right? This is what's coming for Esau. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. So like I'm a bit excited because hey, when I think about what's gonna happen to Esau, man, because he really deserves it, man. That's the wicked. That's the wicked of the scriptures. All right. And we're in his kingdom right now, and you can see the wickedness on this earth, man. It's crazy out here. All right. This Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. So that's talking about Israel. And the house of Esau for stubble. That's talking about you Edomites, you so-called white people. Okay. And I say so-called because not everyone that looks white is an Edomite. Okay. Right. You can get people that look so-called white from other nations. You can get Israelites that look so-called white. All right. It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. So after he serves his punishment, okay, after we've done kicking his ass, all right, putting complete torment on him, all right, the scriptures say our heart shall meditate terrors, okay, because we think about what we're going to do to you in the kingdom, man. Oh, trust me, all right. We get all kinds of ideas, man, and the Lord's gonna even give us more, okay. And we're gonna really kick your ass, okay. And once we've beaten you down to complete pulp, we're gonna put you in a pit, okay, and we're gonna get rid of you. You're gonna be burnt, man. All right. Every single one of the house of Esau, every single person of the nation of Esau is gonna be completely destroyed, okay, and there's not going to be that nation ain't going to exist no more, okay. So hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai Basham Chakadash. Okay, double honor to the apostle and elders, a great Muslim, who taught me this truth, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.